Hey everyone, welcome back to Fiscal Voyage, and today is November 21st, 2025. I'm going to go over my two trades I took today. One of them Tesla and the other one IWM. IWM, I didn't follow my rules and it would have been a full winner. Just broke even here. You can see here IWM only $7 in profit, but it would have been a full winner, and I explain why. But first I want to go over yesterday. I didn't took a trade because the market just went straight down. Here's IWM, for example. It went straight down, and around 1 o'clock I actually just called it a day and went out and stopped trading. But if we go back, this perfectly was aligned with my trading plan, which was basically wait for the 5-minute 13 EMA and the 10-minute EMA, and then the entry price using the 2-minute EMA. So the 2-minute 13 EMA, and so that the 5-minute went up higher, and then it broke and then closed on the 5-minute 13 EMA. So that was green light there. Then we have the 2-minute EMA close under. So basically the entry would have been right here under this 2-minute green bar, or actually under this red bar here, in there, and then stop maybe around here, and then that would have been a full winner. That would have been the trade I would have taken if I was at my desk during that time watching this. But I wasn't. I left around 12:30, 1 o'clock ish, so didn't have time to, wasn't here for this trade. So that would have been a nice trade there. So IWM today, they gapped up a little bit. Yesterday closing price was around here, so it gapped up. Then we have the pre-market high. We have all the EMAs under the price, so that's good for bulls. But again, we're in the pre-market range, so I'm waiting for a 15-minute close above the range. And you can see here how it kind of wicked above, and then we got a 15-minute close. So then I got in here right at this bar here, this green bar. You can see here this bar was 11.16. I got in here IWM long at 11.16 at 231.85 cents. But then once I got in, it looked like it was gonna go higher, and then boom, this red bar. This bar scared me and I was like, crap. But I put the stop under this 5-minute bar here, which is the 231.16, and 231.14 was my full stop. But I normally stop, I put my stop at 0.9, so it was a little higher. It was like around 231, maybe like 5 or 6 cents away from this bar low, this red bar low, which was 231.26. And then it just turned up, and then it gave me a chance. I'm like, crap, let me get out, because almost stopped out there. So let me just get out and then reevaluate this IWM. So then it just continued to rip. This would have been my break-even stop. Once it hits this part, go to break-even, and a little higher would have been 1 hour. And then here was my 2-hour target. So this would have been an easy 1.5 hour winner. So that was that trade. Happy with the patient and waiting for the 15-minute close and taking the trade. So that was good. Next time, just try to maybe move the stop a little further away from the 13 EMA on the 5-minute. I use the 5-minute 13 EMA as my stop, and again the 2-minute 13 EMA as my entry. So the 5-minute EMA 13 EMA was my stop, so it was like around here during that time of entry. So you can see how it hit that, but it can easily just wick there, stop me out, and then rip. So I'm gonna try to use a slightly wider stop next time, not exactly where the 13 EMA printed during that time period. But again, that would have been an easy 1.5 hour winner. So you can see here IWM point at $6, almost $7. So basically break even. Tesla. So Tesla, I got $64 there. This one here, you can see here again, it was getting near the 13 EMA on the 5 minutes. So I was a little not sure to take it or not. but the market was going down. It gave me a bottoming tail here on the we got a green bar close above, a bottoming tail close above, and then this one close under the 13 MA. So I'm like, okay, you know, we're still kind of far, so I'm gonna move put my stop a little lower than the 13 MA, and put my entry right here. So I got in here, and during this bar around 1050, so you can see here sell 1052 Tesla stock. So that's where I got in, and then, you know, it triggered me in. It went up a little bit here. We had a nice topping tail here, and then a drop. I was trying to go for the low of day. This would have actually, if I follow my rule 100%, this would have been a break-even trade, because it went to the 0.8R target, which is around here. This would have been my 2R target under this zone, which is not good. If my 2R target is near a zone, I would prefer kind of like at the top of the zone here, or slightly right here. So I was willing to, you know, take out, you know, take a profit, you know, half R or an R. So I decided to take about 3.3R of this trade. So that's what happened there. It would have been a break-even trade, so came out winning here, but that was kind of the plan here. So that was my trade on Tesla. And also Tesla kind of did the same thing as IWM. If you look here, I was gone, you know, before 1 o'clock, and over here with the 5-minute close, right up in my entry, and then right here take it lower in my stop above that, and that's it. That's kind of like the trade. So yeah, that's my trade review for today. Unhappy with IWM. Just still continue going. Would have been an easy 1.5 hour winner. Just this bar, you know, if it just stayed here, I would have definitely held. But this bar almost stopped me out, so I was like, crap. And so I decided to once it gave me a green, I moved my stop to break even. It tagged me, and then just kept going. So that's kind of what happened there. But I'm happy with the execution as far as the taking the trade with the 15-minute close here. You can see the 15-minute bar above the pre-market high. So that was good. A trade that I was interested in taking on QQQ was earlier today. We go here. You can see here, this is the previous day low. But we were in the pre-market range. So I was kind of like hesitant or not to take it, or should I take it? It would have been a half-hour winner, but still, you know, I think I did good by not taking it, because I shouldn't take anything with between pre-market range. So basically, the trade would have been here. We got first the 15-minute close under the previous day low. Entry would have been around here, and then take it here to the pre-market low. That's kind of been the entry, and we were far away from the 13 5-minute EMA, so it was all that was kind of like, I'm not gonna take it. But this would have definitely been an entry as well if it was not the pre-market low here. You can see here it hit the 13 5-minute EMA. We closed under the 2-minute 13 EMA. Entry would have been here, right under this bar, with the stop right above them, around right there. And then that would have been a half-hour winner, 1.2. Normally, like I said, I take my I have half a position at 1R and the other half at 2R. So this would have been a half-hour winner there, because the rest would have been broke even at this green bar here. But that's all of my trades. Yesterday I didn't take any trades because it didn't fit my plan. There was a zones above the QQQ and SPY, and it just kind of went straight down. But this would have, at 130, 115 would have definitely been my trade if I was available at the time. So that's my trade review for November 21st. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys on the next one.